Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unwind, but if you just want to cut to the chase, it's a very difficult call on a loose ball that becomes a jump ball um, that they get a timeout on, especially because in the exact same situation, I was trying to call a timeout when Brad had the ball at the top of the key when they forced the jump ball just prior to that. So given that the exact same thing happened back to back, only we actually had possession of the ball when I tried to call timeout. And then watching the replay after the game, it's a loose ball. The ball is actually bouncing on the floor. Draymond dives after it. In my estimation, should be another jump ball. As for the technicals, Draymond can't do that. He knows that. He made a terrible mistake getting teed up and giving them the chance to shoot 2 free throws and tie the game.
How was Draymond post-game?
Excuse me?
How was Draymond post-game? Did he say anything to the team or to you?
That's private.
Let's go quickly to the beginning of the game. It's kind of an odd night, but Steph leaves with about 5 seconds, leaves the court with about 5 seconds before tip. What led up to that? What happened? I hear he's not feeling well.
Yeah, he's going through his usual warm-up routine. He just did not feel well at all. And so he came back in, saw the Charlotte team doctor, went out, tried to warm up and just wasn't feeling good. And so we made the decision, training staff and Steph and we all made the decision to not play him. So we'll see how he's doing tomorrow.
Is it just dizzy? I mean, I know it's he's not in health and safety protocols. It's obviously something that was concerning.
No, there were no protocols in place. This was just him feeling sick.
Gotcha.
Coach Mark Haynes, with starting the game without Steph, did that kind of throw you guys off a little bit?
Well, yeah, of course. Our offense is based on Steph, obviously, our pace, everything else. So it took us some time to get our feet on the ground. But once we did, I thought we really competed well and did everything necessary to win the game. We fought, we competed together. I thought we defended well. We let Rozier off the hook a little bit late with an open 3, and then he got hot and made some incredible shots, so give him credit.
Steve, just to follow up on the Draymond situation at the end there, we talked, I feel like, for years. You always trusted him. He knows where the line is and not to cross it. In this kind of situation, do you talk to him again, or do you just kind of let things play out, knowing that I'm sure he feels bad at what he did?
No, of course. As his coach, it's my job to communicate with him and with the team. So that's what that's what we've done, and that's what we will continue to do. But he crossed the line. That's the main thing. We love his passion and his energy, and we would not be the team we are without him. But that doesn't give him license to cross that line, and he knows that.
Did the officials, was it because he spiked the ball down, or what was the explanation on why they gave 2 technicals instead of 1?
I didn't have time to ask all that. We were sorting through the game and trying to figure out how we were going to play it with the jump ball coming. So it happened pretty quickly. And once he got tossed, we were scrambling just to get Juan in the game and try to get the jump ball organized.
Steve, on the topic of calls, that play where Oubre went up for the dunk,
yeah,
it looked like it got tipped. Why didn't you decide to challenge that one?
Can't challenge a non-call. You can only challenge a call.
Steve, it's Ryan Leong with NBC News Radio. just, I know it's a tough moral victories, but again, just given the way you guys battled, now you can take that onto New York.
Well, it's a tough loss. Obviously, they don't get any tougher than this one. Then that's 2 straight back-to-back really difficult losses. So that's my job to get the team organized and emotionally ready to play New York, and we'll keep moving forward. That's what you do. The NBA season is filled with a lot of ups and downs, and obviously this is a really tough one, but got to get ready for the next game.
Hey, Coach, William Hammonds with Sports Fans Rep. Do you anticipate Steph playing against New York?
Hopefully, we'll see how he's feeling the next couple of days.
Do you have anything more specific about Steph's illness? Was it just like any nausea or just dizziness, or?
No, I don't have anything more specific. We'll have an update tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Steve, were you able to get a feel for the locker room, I guess the mood and just how guys took it after back-to-back losses like this, and especially the way this one came down tonight?
Well, if silence gives you any feedback on what the mood is, then I would say the mood was down, because nobody was saying anything. Yeah, that's as tough as it gets, that loss right there. So there's not going to be a whole lot of energy in the locker room after a game like that. Guys played their asses off. I've said it many times. I love coaching this team. I enjoy working with them. They compete, but we've got to get better. We've got to learn how to close games. Our execution has to improve at both ends. I thought we got a little lazy with our offensive execution, kind of walking the ball up the floor, not playing with pace the last couple of minutes. And then defensively, as I said, we let our guard down a little bit, and they got hot, from the 3-point line. And we've got to figure out what it means to close games. It's just at both ends what that means.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.